Hello, my friends. How y'all doing? Of course, is I Live Again #1, aka known as Effie. So all my buddies out there. It's just a quick vlog I'm doing, just to explain some stuff, little thing some things I saw, give a response about a movie that's making money, and let you know what's coming up. Okay, first things first, if anyone has noticed, which I know if you haven't or not, but I took down my 5 facts video. No, I didn't get any bad comments on it like that, but it's just one of those things. If you guys remember the 5 facts video about me, right? Number 5, the last fact kicked in on me because, it wasn't a thing about the Terminator franchise or about being scared of heights or being learning disabled and stuff like that. But it was the thing about before me showing that stuff or whatever. I kind of dawned on me a little bit like, maybe, even though people gotta laugh at it, but I was thinking, damn, it's kind of strange. Then it dawned on me that I have subs that are, underage and stuff like that. Let's just imagine, God forbid, if their parents happen to walk in and watch them, like, what the fuck is that guy holding a box? What's that supposed to be? Oh, that's porn. What? You're not watching that video no more. That fucking guy. So, I want to be a little more responsible on that. So I took it down and stuff. Even though it was really nothing, but still, how how fact number 5 was to me. I worried too fucking much. There goes the proof. So, so I took it down and stuff like that. Just for that matter, to be a little more responsible. Plus, I felt it was just too much info, at least on that first part. The rest of them I didn't mind too much about. The things I do to try to shock you people, to get a laugh. Sometimes I overshoot it. So I realized that. Also, I got a chance to finally see Inferno, the making of Expendables. A very in-depth 2 hour. I think it's like a 2.5 hour. I'm not sure, or 1.5 hour. I'm not documentary with Sylvester Stallone about the making of the film. And I just finished watching it, and it just blew my mind. I mean, I always have a lot of respect for Stallone, but really to be, this in-depth documentary is very nice because you really get to see what's really in his mind. You hear some good stories. Like he talks about his first movie experience when he was on a movie set working with Robert Mitchum, one of the real classic actors way back in '73, and how the producer was this real scumbag and didn't want to give Sly any lunch. Until Robert Mitchum came in there and goes, "What the fuck is going on over here? Let's go eat." Gave Stallone his food or whatever. It's a real good story Stallone told. And I seen the injuries he sustained and back and forth to the emergency room and stuff. And just to hear his philosophy of how he looks at a movie and what he wants, the way he works with his cast and with his crew. Yes, the man is demanding, but in all due respect, he fucked up his ankle very bad. He took a shot at his ankle. And that scene, we see the injection on his ankle. I felt that pain, like, oh shit. You see him like the cringe, like, because he's in pain. He's a human being. And the thing with his neck and worried about him shutting down the movie and stuff. And you see his wife. He brought his wife, beautiful wife Jennifer Stallone, and his 3 daughters, on the set with him to see, so they could see what their father used to do and what he used to be and how he puts himself on the line for the sake of entertainment and stuff like that. Really good stuff. I kind of felt sorry a little bit for him as well for his wife, because his wife, of course, like every wife or every woman will be, when any loved one will be, when you see your loved one doing dangerous acts, in sake of entertainment. I mean, even people who are like wives of people who play sports and they get hurt very badly, very injured and stuff like that. Boxers. It kind of remind me like the Adrian vibe, the way she would look at Rocky in a way. It's kind of that's what Jennifer Stallone kind of remind me of a little bit, and everything like that. And Sly, I mean, I toast my bottle of water to Sly. I mean, he amazing professional. I mean, the man promised to give us what he gave us, and he delivered. And I love him for that. I love Sly. I love you, Sly. I also want to give a special heartfelt thank you to Johnny. Thank you, Johnny. Action Fan 389, because I got a chance to talk to him on Skype last night with Matt and Mike. We were trying to get I was trying to get Mario on there, but Skype was being a dick. So because I was trying to get maybe be nice to get 5 people on there, but with no luck and everything like that. And what else I want to talk about? Okay, I found out, of course, Resident Evil Afterlife made millions, I guess, worldwide or crossed over. I don't know how much money it made. And I predicted it. I think, I'm not sure if I mentioned it. I think in the summer movies predictions that me and Matt did in the beginning of the summer and stuff like that. Me and Matt did a BS cast about summer films coming out and everything like that. What we anticipated, everything like that. And I predicted that watch, I bet you Afterlife makes a lot of money. And now, and it happened, you see? I predicted it and it happened. It made a lot of money, and now Screen Gems is ordering a 5th installment now, with Paul Wildstein's Anderson attached, of course, and Mila Jovovich. Now, the first Resident Evil film, I seen it. It's okay. I don't know if it's worth having a collection. Maybe I'll check it out just to hear that commentary. Matt told me it's a funny commentary for that. With Wildstein's Anderson, his wife, and Michelle Rodriguez. Supposed to be a real fun one. And also, Resident Evil Apocalypse moves at a fast pace. Needs more zombies, but it's entertaining. Just kind of disappointing how they don't use Joe Valentine at all in the fucking movie. And Extinction, you have the zombies, you got the Road Warrior look, but at least it ended. It didn't end in a question mark or to be continued shit like with the first 2 movies ended and everything like that. But very cliche, nothing original at all. And it didn't need an afterlife, but it happened. And I think the reason it's making money because Jimmy Cammey, that's why you guys know who that is, 3D Studio is responsible for the 3D camera work for Resident Evil Afterlife. So that's why everybody's running theater and watch it. And I've seen people on my job telling me about it. Oh, it's action-packed, it's action-packed. I'm not saying it's a boring movie. It's just, all I'm saying is it's not honest to the source. Even though you have Claire Redfield there, you have Chris Redfield, okay, you had Joe Valentine, you had Carlos in the movies, but they're not in front and center. And when you got front and center is Supergirl, so to speak, which I'm meaning by Alice, a character that's not even in any of the fucking video games. Now, I played the first 3 games. I actually remember playing Resident Evil 3 when I had PS1 years back. Very awesome game. I love Joe Valentine. She's my favorite character in the Resident Evil video game franchise. Leon Kennedy especially. You know, but you know, it's sad that now they're not gonna do the reboot. I was actually looking forward to, I want a reboot, to be honest. I really don't want to see nothing against Mila Jovovich. It's just that I don't feel it's honest to the source material. Because I thought the whole idea was we're gonna do this 4th movie just to let it go out with a bang, and then we're gonna wait a couple of years or 2 or 3 years, and then we're gonna do a reboot. But I guess they must have known that it was gonna make millions of dollars, and shit, especially when you got James Cameron, whatever, Jimmy Cammey's 3D studio involved with it, you know, and shit. People are gonna want to see it, but I'm not gonna see it. Fuck that. I felt Extinction ended everything right, and everything. Even though it's not honest to the source, but it's there, you know. But I want a reboot. Fuck, you know, whatever. I mean, directing for reboot, I don't know. I would say get James Gunn. Go to zombies, not so much creatures and CGI. Go to practical effects. Because zombies in the Resident Evil movies, they're not even practical zombies. They're CGI most of the time. Or they're just bad makeup jobs. They focus more on the action and everything like that. Get Joe Valentine in there. Get, Leon Kennedy. I would love to see Thomas Jane. Why not? I know Matt mentioned that. It'd be nice to get him in there and stuff. So, Resident Evil 5, nay. Resident Evil reboot, yay! That's how I vote on that. But then again, I know it's not gonna happen. They're gonna go with part 5 anyway, so fuck them. And what else do I have to talk about? I have another program that I used to that's I think for recording with webcam. I use it just to cut up chapters on my videos. It's called Cyberlink Power Director 7. I know it's a big editing program, but I don't fuck with it that much. I usually just cut parts of my video. I might experiment with it sometimes, see if that works. Maybe I can use that next time when I try to record BS Cast vids, see if that works out. Or maybe next time maybe I already talked to Matt and Mike. They're up for doing another shot on it. Maybe the second time will be the charm. And we'll keep it a little more simplified. Maybe under 6 hours so we could, because I don't think I've ever recorded anything 6 hours. The most I've done has been 4 hours or 3 or 2. So maybe 6 hours wouldn't let me get away with it, but let's see what happens. So that'll be a given sometime soon. Because Mike is gonna be away for a month because he's going with his dad, trucking or whatever, over the type style. Not that he's gonna be doing arm wrestling and everything like that. Because I don't know if Mike can pull over. I don't know if he can do that. And I'm not making fun of Stallone. I'm just saying because he likes the over the top vibe to it. And okay, what's coming up? After this video, I have all 4 episodes of Friday Night 80s. And I know today's Wednesday. By the time this is uploaded, it'll probably be Thursday. And the videos, I can put them all up in one shot because I don't have videos longer than 15 minutes. So I'm going to upload 2 videos, maybe after this one, and then another 2 tomorrow. Then Friday night will be in episode 5, the new episode of Friday Night 80s. Remember, it's not going to be a horror movie. The horror movies, there'll still be Friday Night 80s in Horror Zone next month, but it'll be horror movies from the 80s on Friday nights on next month. But for now, it'll be regular films for now. Maybe some action, maybe comedy. No requests because I think I have it planned out what I'm going to do and stuff. But just want to let you know that that's coming up down the line. And I guess I'll let it go for now because I don't want it to go too many parts. I can just upload it, get down to business. So I'll just letting you know what's coming up. My thoughts about Stallone. He's a fucking pro, like I always say. I love the guy to death. I appreciate all the sacrifices he's done for the fans and everything like that. And I give him nothing but the utmost respect. And Resident Evil needs a fucking reboot. Fuck Resident Evil 5. I don't feel the movie's making this much. I don't buy it because Jimmy Cammy's fucking 3D studio. That's what it is. And stay tuned for those episodes of re-uploaded episodes of Friday Night 80s. All 4 episodes. Then Friday night, new episode, okay? So that's it for now. I told you it's going to be a quick vlog. And thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for new episodes. Later.